Facebook Live.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's
My mic's
already
dropped
happened.
already.
Oh, he's wrecked it.
Oh, it's totally happening. It's alright, I'm all over this. Good evening. Welcome to... What are we calling this? Is this the CrawlCast?
CrawlCast episode
actually is.
0001.
That is it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the CrawlCast. And tonight, we're going to talk about... What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about a new member in the band. So we're going to surprise guest joining for who's actually in the band now on bass guitar. And we're going to talk about our latest video, Bind the Negative. Shows coming up, new merchandise, and a giveaway. We're going to do a merch giveaway. We're going to talk about that in this as well as any Q&A, anything you want to know about the band, or just any questions you have for the new member when he arrives, and you want to talk about that, just drop it in the comments, and we'll talk about it. All right?
Yeah.
Let's kick this CrawlCast off.
Oh, wow.
So you all know who we are. We all know who everybody is. So we're now going to introduce you to the new permanent bass player of the Crawling.
Isn't he lovely?
Oh no,
He's
he's
lovely,
here.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Welcome, Adrian, to the Crawling.
Oh, thank you for
Thanks-
having me.
Thanks for
having
joining.
me. When can I leave? You know. Thank you for having me.
So yes, bass player left end of last year, and I'll tell you the story from what we did initially, where Gary and I were like, okay, let's get a bass player, and we thought we need to think of someone who we know, we trust, we really like, and is capable and can do it immediately. And Adrian, you've already helped out for loads, doing tech, roadie, merchandising, and helped with the band. Good friend of ours for years, particularly Gary's. So we just thought, let's get Adrian to fill in, and that gives us time to work out what's going on. So I went round to your house over Christmas, I think.
Yeah. The strange thing was that I was actually
join the band.
I was standing at Gary's front door, and it was like, where are you? He's like, I'm round the corner, mate. And then he was delayed, and then that's the night I found out that, you know, we'd heard about Stuart's decisions, and then Gary joked, he was like, Adrian, please join the Crawling. It's like,
Well,
no, like, I mean, I could probably...
It was
couldn't do
phrased like a joke, but it was more like...
But it was all let's do
Let's
it.
do it. It was like, obviously, I thought it was like, Adrian will probably be too busy with all his different projects and whatever.
He
so
actually
it was
is
like,
too busy though.
I am, yeah, I am.
So it was like, the chances of him joining is probably very slim, even though he'd probably very much like to, but I could see, because we were having a bit of a party that night,
Yeah.
and
Christmas party.
after 2 or 3 drinks, it was like I could see you contemplating. You were like, you said to me later on in the night, you were like,
Yeah.
you know
It
what,
certainly
I'm
wasn't.
genuinely thinking about this. Like I'm
Yeah.
genuinely thinking about this. Like, I was
But
like,
you had all this shit to go.
think
You
about
had,
it more. You should
Think
enjoy.
about it as much as you
you had a bass. You had
Yeah.
the bass. You know the songs pretty well anyway. You've already tabbed out a lot of them for us.
Yeah,
Anyway,
actually, that's right. Yeah.
I'm stopping paying you for that now, by the way, as long as you're
Oh.
clear.
This band's draining my life source.
So, and then it was like,
Yeah.
so then you agreed basically just to do the tour we had, which was 4 dates.
Yeah.
So you agreed to do the 4 dates. Gary and I were still in the background thinking about who we were going to get to play bass because you were just doing us a good turn. And
Yeah.
then what happened, Adrian? Because you're still here.
Well, you know, as soon as we hit the road, the golden road, it just became obvious to me. It was like, yeah, I mean, this makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? You know, good old friends. When did we've known each other since we were 11? So that's like at least 15 years ago.
It was like 98,
It's a lot more than 15 years ago. It's probably like,
98.
yeah, known each other since 98, you know. Remember people used to write it 9 and then a wee T and then an 8, you know, on a fence post back then.
Oh, yeah. Didn't
Yeah,
know why they worked
as
that
soon
out.
as we hit the first show, it was just like, this is actually great fun, you know. I don't
Yep.
miss shredding my mind away on stage. Actually, it's refreshing.
Even if you
to
played
just-
guitar in the Crawling, you wouldn't be shredding your mind anyway. So
yeah, well,
there's no
I
point.
don't even know if I like doing that anyway. To be honest,
That's
with you know.
Well, but a lot of people think, you know, if they hear the Crawling and think, oh, I'll be, you know, dead, you know, not dead, easy to play.
Yeah,
But it's like, well,
every
that's you can think that, but you go and try it, because a lot of people, whenever I joined the Crawling, it was like, that'll be a lot easier for you. It's like, I was like, well, I don't know. If you try and play one of the songs and tell me if it's easier or not.
You miss one note in the crawling, and there's
It's
like
so
a
obvious.
6-second gap.
Yeah, because there's there's an awful lot of room.
It's because I'm a terrible
Yeah.
guitar player, so I have to play dead slow.
The things you were playing the other day scared me a bit, to be honest. Like
The what?
the things you were playing the other day, like those weird chords, the chord shapes.
Oh yeah,
Nightmare. Who would do that to themselves? You know.
no, I know.
Well, a lot of people think, because like our old band was fast. So they think whenever you go from like a really fast thing, it's like it's way harder than slow. But a lot of people find slow hard, like without even thinking about it. It's like the thing with fast music. If you make a wrong note, you're already 10 notes beyond 2 seconds later because it's so fast. Whereas doom stuff, it's you have to be
On the
right
money.
right on it.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah, that's
Yeah. What's the word? Unforgiving. I think the word is.
Unforgiving. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so then you decided let's go out on the road. So how would that tour? I mean, personally for me, and Guy would say the same. The tour was amazing.
Yeah.
It
was
was
class.
just easy to
Absolute
work
great
with.
crack.
You learned all the songs super quick, which
Mhm.
was kind of amazing, and played really well. And it was just easy and class.
Yeah.
the only thing we were missing was wee James.
We
Oh,
were
was-
with
I
no
was-
manager.
it was-
Manager fucking abandoned
Yeah.
It was
us.
good crack, but it would have been even better crack with you, James.
It would have
Maybe it had to be that way. Maybe it was meant to be.
just a bonding.
The three of us bonding experience.
Well, it
you know?
was good because you had to do things that were going to make James do in future. you
Oh
know.
yeah. So then I'll actually feel the luxury of that now. When
Yeah,
James is
exactly.
there,
Yeah.
you know, getting
And,
my bed prepped for me and all the rest of it.
How did you find the world's smallest tour van?
Oh, the van's great. I mean, you definitely need to get like part of the roof taken away so you can see straight out forward, because doing this for like an hour and a half is mental on your
Yeah.
neck, you know.
Fucking hour and a half, if only. We'll
Wee
talk about
camera and a monitor.
Yeah.
What's that?
That'd be a wee
VR
camera and
goggles.
and a monitor up above you, so you can look
Yeah,
out the
a
front window.
Like a
GoPro
turret?
on the bonnet, and then VR goggles, and then you know.
Okay, but they were good shows. The tour was
Yeah.
good. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, they all went really
everyone's
good.
seen the
Yeah.
vlogs and stuff. It's good crowds. A lot of people there, and people bought shit. That was good. It was a good weekend. So then
Good
you came
fun.
back, and then you were like, "I'll just join." Then
I mean, I already knew. I knew
I
after the
already
Cork
fucking
show,
knew you were gonna join.
As
It's
soon
always
as
happening.
the Cork show was like halfway through, I knew then. I was like,
Already not
Class.
mindfully playing bass, going, "I think I might do this."
That was the
all
first show
time
you
now."
did, by the way.
So yeah,
yeah, it's great crack, you know. And
it was
then
our first sold out show. Also, Cork.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks,
the Cork,
thanks
the
to
Cork,
Evan for setting that one up.
the Cork one was a
Absolutely.
good one to start Adrian off with, because it was
Yeah.
as
Familiar
Andy said, it was
surroundings.
pretty full,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was good. It was a good one to start with, and then we're going, like, was it a week later, 2 weeks later, we went to
Yeah, England
England.
for
Yeah.
3 dates. And they
So, yeah.
they were good.
was a
England
good
dates were
warm-up.
great. England dates were great.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good fun.
And the bass sounds good. Built
Yeah.
an entire bass rig.
Yeah, Andy just got this, like, what do you call it again? Like basically retail therapy, gear
Yeah.
acquisition syndrome. Is that it?
Gas.
And just
Well, I had
went
some.
mental.
I had
Yeah.
pedal board and some equipment, tuners and noise gates,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But we had to get the core part of the pedal, which was a dark glass, and then we've been working our way through compressors and shit. And we finally, I think we
Yeah.
have the final board now.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
We'll do
Dark
we'll do a
Glass is
full. We
amazing.
should do a full rig rundown
Rig
on
rundown.
your rig.
We'll do it next year.
And then the green bass, which we don't really
Yeah.
like to talk about, but we think we have to.
It's
So
a
did you
limited
feel
edition-
pressure?
Limited edition quilted maple, stunning instrument. I'm actually gonna have to sell it. So if anyone wants to buy it,
So
ship me up.
Did
but
you
hit
did
me
you,
up.
did you feel pressured because it was a green bass?
No, I mean, like, again with the gear acquisition syndrome, it didn't really have to be
Any excuse?
You know, it didn't even arm twisted to just
Buy something.
throw down.
I would sell the green one. Is that not? Was it enabled you to buy the
Yeah,
fucking
that was. It was
absolutely
like,
beautiful
I will
one?
buy a new bass under the condition that I sell the old one, and I haven't yet. You know, but if you want to buy it,
And he probably
give me a
won't.
shout.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be very expensive. We're talking like 6 digits here. You know, but I'll sell it.
Okay. So you get the bass.
Yeah.
We got a head, but your head's just for mounting purposes anyway. And
Yeah.
we got a cab, and now that's it. Full crawling bass rig.
Yeah,
It was a
that's great.
mission accomplished.
Yeah.
So it's back in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty good, even if I'm just recording other random things in the house for my comedy, fitness, jingles, and all the rest of it. That does make sense, by the way, that sentence. I'll just be like, I need to throw a wee bass track down here. I'll just run up and grab the crawling bass rig, you know, and just whap out the board, and then instantly sound amazing. So it's
Rock and
very
roll.
handy. Thanks very
Okay.
much.
Nice one.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. It's the
Yeah.
worst pedalboard I've ever built that I've never got to use. So, right,
Yeah.
what else has happened? So that's so you're now permanent bass.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to recording the next album, filling it full of sweeps and taps,
Yeah, that'll hurt me.
pops and slaps,
what else we're talking about here.
tremolo picking.
What else do we have? So, well, actually, this ties in nicely then. So, your first job as new bass player, because you weren't actually in the band when we were on tour, you were just temping.
Yeah.
But then you joined, and then your first job was the video.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that was the first time. I've been to a couple of crawling video shoots. I
Yeah.
was
There's video evidence
Chief-
of that in the vlog.
chief
Yeah.
pyro operator
Why?
and technician, pyro technician.
Wolves.
Yeah.
I was particle what was it? Particle coordinator.
Mhm.
You know, that's smoke, by the way. And various things, and then I was just drunk at the Still No Sun video.
Still no sun.
Uh,
Yeah,
and then
that was still no
yeah.
sun. We shot that in a bar, so
Yeah.
that was class.
that was actually good. Like, check
It
out
was.
that vlog; it's actually good crack.
Yeah, it is. Good
But
video.
yeah, no, so the video, that was the first time being in the video, which was good fun, you know.
Yeah, so we did Bound to the Negative. So it's actually I really enjoyed making that. I thought that was a
it
lot of
worked.
fun.
Worked out
Carrie
brilliant.
from Exposing Shadows
Yes.
did a
an
tremendous
absolutely
job as
amazing
always.
job.
Good
Looks
work.
amazing.
Expect no less from her. So yeah, it came out really well. I was really pleased about that, and there's a lot of work went into that one, and that we storyboarded it, which definitely helps. So we sort of had a rough idea throughout the frames of what the video was going to be and the sort of story to it, and then we had to shoot it over 2 days.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, it was shot over 2 days. Went up one day. What do we do first? They did guitars, bass, and then the sort of B-roll, walking down the beachy bit.
Yeah.
And then we came back up and did the drums on a different day.
Yeah. Technically 3
A week
days.
later.
If
3
you-
days?
if you include your in the water performance.
Oh yes, no, you're right.
Day
3 days. I
0.
forgot about
Yeah.
because I had to get in.
You
had-
were there like the Thursday before the Saturday we did it. Then we did you did the guitar, bass,
Yeah,
and the storyboard stuff, and then
and we came back.
I came back the Thursday after with you.
Yeah, it was 3 of
I
us
did
plus
the drums, and then that was it.
Pete. Yeah, so yeah, it was a lot of.
3 days in total. Like
So
Yeah.
I think that really added to it. The fact that we
Actually
spent.
answers one of these questions from Adrian Williams there as well.
So
How many hours did it take, or days? So
all right,
3
okay.
days.
So yeah,
And,
that's, well 4 because I was in the water, the head
Oh,
in the
yeah.
water by myself, and we also shot some B-roll, the sort of driving footage. The out the window stuff was actually shot in Donegal.
Oh right.
Me and
okay.
Carrie took the camera down Donegal whenever I was away in the camper van and shot
Yeah.
it. And then the other guitar and bass. Many hours was it? Right enough though. The sort of
It
main
wasn't
stuff.
that many hours, even though it was multiple days, because the rate that you and Kerry film at is incredible. You know, I'd be like, take 291.
No, it's just like get up that
that's
fucking
done.
hill
Like,
and
really? That I wasn't giving it my all.
So I
thought that
think-
was, a tester.
the drums, by the time that we set the kit up and then
Yeah.
it started to rain.
oh yeah, your
and-
kick got fucking rained on. That
and
was pretty
then
hardcore.
It's sandy as hell. See, when I was tightening everything up, it was like
Oh
Oh.
shit.
and all my.
It was
windnuts,
actually
Like
okay.
synths at home.
The
Like,
2.5 grand
oh,
drum
really?
kit just
Oh my
all
God.
I
covered
know.
in sand. But anyway,
And
Wee
I-
tin of compressed air and
it's what you
know.
do for the arts, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the whole.
The wind had sand in it, which is mad.
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
bad enough. Because first of all, so when we were shooting the drums, it was just like with a window of like an hour and a half where we knew there was no rain, and then it started to fucking rain, and you were literally sitting there getting soaked on the drum kit, and
Yeah.
then after we finished, it was really sunny and windy, and then there was sand everywhere,
Yeah.
and everything got fucking
Had
wrecked.
the shades on just to keep the eyes,
Yeah.
safe
So
from
it was good.
the
So I think
sand.
in total would there have been 12 hours filming maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, with the whole thing. So about 12 hours filming, and once we finished that, then it took me and Carrie about 6 hours to edit it.
Which
Oh.
happened in like one day, by the way. And I don't know how you do it. It
And it
takes
was
me
done.
at least a year to start something,
Yeah, no, it was pretty quick. I like to get things done, then get on to the next thing. So yeah, about 12 hours to film, 6 hours editing, done, out, boom,
Yeah.
your first video.
It was great. Do you want to talk about your part of it where you were in the body of water
Yeah.
and your plan to be underneath the water?
Yeah, so there's actually, I had storyboarded going underwater and singing underwater. However, the water was about 9 degrees and a cold tap's 11. So
Oh,
it was
fair enough.
fucking freezing. And so I went under the water and immediately came back up and thought, nope, that's not happening. It was fucking freezing. So that's why there's not very much head in the water footage, because it was so fucking cold.
But there's enough though. Is this like
The fact you were in the water at all is pretty impressive, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't have been in the water. In a hoodie as well.
Yeah, it was...
And what was carrying talk us through the technological side of
I can't remember. Yeah, I think we actually used a GoPro for that, believe it or not. Like a GoPro 7. It wasn't even that really new.
It wasn't like camera in a box then, no?
No, I wasn't in that madness. No, we just thought, no, it was in Strangford Lock, so let's just do the GoPro.
Yeah.
So we did that. And then obviously running into the sea was also more cold and more awful.
Yeah.
And then I forgot I was wearing my good boots. So they're now full.
Andy just took off into the sea. Like, I didn't even know what was happening. Gary chucked the vase thing, which was a
That's
bit
a
of...
fucking urn. Urn.
Yeah.
Fucking
that's what I
vase.
mean. It's the dialect is, you know. And then Andy just runs in after it, like, no warning.
Yep.
But it looks good, you know.
It does.
And you just didn't stop. And Carrie was like, Andy, you can stop now. You were like near the like, verging on the Isle of Man.
Yeah, right up to the waist. It was good.
Yeah.
No, it was. Yeah, the video was class. So that was good. And I think more importantly, thank you to all you motherfuckers that have been watching it and sharing it and commenting and liking, because that's how the algorithm pushes shit out.
Yeah.
I would love to say I don't care, but I do care. I like being able to watch this stuff. But at the
Yeah.
same time, we'll do it because it's fun, realistically.
You would do it anyway, even if nobody watched it. But the more people watch it, the more, I don't know.
No,
you just
keep up for
wanna-
gigs.
Yeah.
it's the sort of thing when you're an old cunt or like just a year older, you could look at it and go, that's class.
History, you know.
I know, it's a wee
Yeah.
bit sad though when you look at like older, you're alright still, but you go to old vlogs and my hair's black and beard's black and it's like shit.
No,
I don't know. Whenever you look at the what was the first video?
Immaculate Deception.
Immaculate Deception. If you look at that, I have this.
We
I
all
have
look,
this shiny mane and
we all look 15.
black as fuck. Well, I'm still a bit
So-
black, but you see a
So?
difference. Like
We do.
it's just it's a sign of wisdom, you know. One of my
Pain,
my
misery.
French great grandmother said that hair loss comes from your brain getting bigger and pushing some of the hairs out,
Alright.
and she knew what
you
she
must
was
be
talking
clever as
about.
fuck. Then.
She knew what she was on about. That's why I said it, you know. And that's what
Set
I'm
that
trying
one
to
up for you.
explain.
Okay. So, but the
So,
video was
yeah.
good. So we're all very pleased about that. And I think it's got like 4,000 views or something.
4.5 or 6, I think.
Fuck, really?
Was a check last night, yeah.
Holy shit. That's probably one of our highest performing videos in such a short period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good news is we need to shoot another one really quickly.
All right.
No, we'll do it for the next tour. That's fine.
Yeah.
So that's the video. So the video was great. It's all done and out. We do have a lot of vlog footage from it. So we could probably get that edited soon.
Yeah, open the
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a couple of hilarious parts in that, to be honest. You're driving around like a perfectly normal garden sort of area.
Yeah.
You know, when you first go into Tyrell on the right, there's like, it looks like a garden, and like you looped the wee shrubbery in the van. You know,
Yeah, I thought because
Whenever I
Yeah,
first
donuts
turned
and
up,
all.
I was like, "Am I at the right place?" I was like, "I have no idea." Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't,
Like,
it
you
doesn't
were
look
late.
right. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Right.
There's a good few people chatting here, but we're gonna get to those at the end, aren't we? We're gonna go back and look through everything.
All right. So, my microphone keeps dropping. It's very annoying. For CrawlCast number 2, we're getting those
Used
proper bungee mic things.
Oh, yeah.
True broadcast.
What?
Broadcast.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I had to write this out because we also have shows coming up and at the end of May, and there's too many bands and there's too many awesome shows to even talk about. So we're going out for 4 days this time. So we normally do 3, but now we're sort of expanding the tour as we go, moving forward. We're going to do more dates and see how that goes. And if it doesn't work, we'll cut it back to the 3 dates weekends again. But we're out for the 4 this time.
because there was that Wednesday show. Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's because it was a particularly
Yeah, it was a good one.
hefty one.
It's a
so it was
hefty
like,
one.
aye, that'd be good.
Okay.
That'd be well worth doing. Like,
It is. So we're
Yeah.
starting off. So this is the Crawling All This for Nothing tour 2024, which is going to be the Bound to the Negative dates. That's what it is. It's the Bound to the Negative tour. So starting off Wednesday, 29th of May, the Junction in Plymouth. So Wednesday night, town of Plymouth. with ARKONA, Ghosts of Atlantis, AKLASH, and Earthbound. And then the next day, we are going down to Daltons in Brighton. So Thursday, 30th of May, Daltons in Brighton with All Hail Dog, good friends of ours, and Ensemble One. The Friday, obviously going up to Oldham. Why wouldn't you? 31st of May, Oldham, thank the James and Emmons, with CARNAL Creation. And I don't know, sorry, I can't pronounce that. NAPIERDALAC?
NAPIERDALAC.
NAPIERDALAC,
I
okay,
believe.
go ahead. With those guys. And then finishing off, the highly requested London show is finally happening. Sorry it's taken us so long. It's just been so hard to get dates in London. So Saturday the 1st of June, that's on the Saturday, in the Dev with Consecration, HALVEKSIA, and there's more on the bill as well, but still getting sorted out. I can't remember exactly who's on. And go to bands in town, and there's links to all the tickets and shit like that. So yeah, those.
Is that the one that's like a fest of some sort?
Yeah, we've sort of turned it into our own festival with us headlining.
All right,
Class.
fair enough.
Yeah, Doomfest. It's good.
Yeah.
And it's actually, although it's like 7 8 bands on it, it's over at 11.
All right.
So
Nice.
there's like last trains and tube home and stuff like that. So we finished, we're on from like, I think we're 10:05 until 11 o'clock. So full set, 20-minute changeover. As
That
well.
means we can get the set. It gets get it out of the way.
Yeah,
Get back to the hotel. Get the beers in.
and then go
Get
clubbing.
some class. Chuck Norris film on or something,
Yeah.
and just have a
Clubbing.
lovely
Well,
time.
you would think that, but I think we should talk about this. We do realize how much driving is involved in this time.
Oh,
I
aye.
was looking at the geography of
Well,
it.
I'm
and,
well, I'm well because
quite-
So, obviously, for those who don't know the band, we are from Northern Ireland, so we have to get a fucking ferry. I don't know if you've ever heard us talk about the ferries. We have to get a ferry every time we go on tour in England. So it's Belfast to Liverpool, and then we have to drive down to Plymouth, which is going to be great because the weather should be good down there, shouldn't it?
I mean, it's May, so
Oh, it's going to be class.
Oh
Yeah.
no, seeing now Davin on the way, it'd be pure beauty. Like it's
yeah.
it's a hell
We
of a way
also-
for us. Like, but it's
We also have a slightly broken down van that I can't get to brake properly, so that's
Ah.
concerning me. But
it'll
it's
be all right.
but it's like 6.5 hour drive down to Plymouth.
Actually,
And then, oh yeah, and then some. Oh yeah,
we'll take breaks. Like
no, we won't.
Andy and I will be swapping every hour and a half. Like
So yeah, so that'll be good. So that's 6.5 hours
Lord.
down to
you can
Plymouth.
sleep.
So you can't see it the window
Just
you
get
as well.
paralytic. And
yeah, our pre-show as well.
And
then
then
wake up and then
going over to Daltons and Brighton, so that's not too far away. That'll be good. And we have to do a big, massive shout out to Armandine from All Hail Dog. So we were really struggling to get that show that Thursday night, and Armandine just pulled out of the bag and was like, "I've got you a show set up in Daltons." So we owe you
Class.
a drink. Very,
Nice.
very pleased.
looks like a really cool place. It's
Oh, looks
on the
so
beach,
it's like
isn't
on the literally on the beach.
like a beach bar.
Yeah,
great.
it's
Give
gonna
me
be
a
great.
couple of mojitos,
So have to get down for that one because All Hill Dog main support and Ensemble One opening up, and then as I say up to Oldham, so it's another like 4.5 hours up, 5 hours back
yeah,
to Oldham, and that's James Bennett, you know James and Jane. So big shout out to those guys. We always have a good time in Oldham, and we looked after really well. And there's always a cracking crowd in the Banktop Tavern, so I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be cool as fuck.
yeah, that's 2 we've done there. It's been
Yep,
great,
I'm
like.
looking forward to seeing those bands too. And then the Dev back down again into London, or back down south to
Yeah.
London. Why not? And then
Yeah.
play London with a heap of fucking Consecration. I'm very excited about seeing Consecration. Cool
Yeah.
guys, sort of Death Doom sort of band as well.
I must
So
check
that'll
them
be
out,
cool.
actually.
Yeah, no, I had to listen the other night. It was
I'm
fucking
very
good gear.
looking forward to. I always forget how to pronounce it. Begins with an A. The big band from Plymouth, or
Backlash.
ARKONA. Yeah,
Arcona.
I know-
Oh
I've
yes,
never heard of
AKLASH
them.
are playing. Are they playing the Dev? No, they're playing they're playing that one. AKLASH.
First one. Was it? Aye.
Yeah. But yeah,
Arkona?
Arkona, that's completely my sort of thing. Absolutely. I mean, look, Crystal Viper t-shirt, you know, where else would you get it? Well, anyway. Yeah, no, I checked out a bit of Arkona, and it's completely my sort of thing. I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be
Yeah,
great.
no, it's going to be a good night. And yeah, we've got some new stage stuff with us as well, which I'm very excited about.
Mhm.
I'll be interested to see if stuff that you order from China and Alibaba and Temu actually works.
You know, the way Iron Maiden have like a big eddy that comes out? It's, think that. Only joking, don't
Only
think that
not.
at all.
Only not at all.
Yeah.
Right. So those are the shows. So very happy.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a snake. We were going to get a snake mascot, weren't we? Do you have one? Where is that?
What is that? What?
Do you not get a big long plushy, cuddly toy snake. It was the crawling mascot. Where's that?
What was that from?
Do you know,
I have no memory of this.
IKEA were selling them.
Oh, yes,
the real
yes,
mascot's the rubber ducky in the van.
Yeah, the tear duck.
Yeah.
Tear duck.
When you get Crawley, the big
Well, the
snake
real
up.
one's probably the raven.
Crawley.
But anyway.
That's right. Where was that?
We need a raven. That's what it should be. Obviously, yeah.
Did we forget it?
Forgot about the raven.
Forget about the
sorry.
raven that's on everything that
Yeah.
we've done.
Well, we need a song that's about the raven versus the snake, and they're like, I'll do it all. What do you call it? Like, stop start motion with a pencil. It'll be
All right,
great.
okay.
It'll be amazing.
Fucking hell.
so you can look
make it
forward to that
stop.
2028. It's like
2028. What, the second time round?
All right. Oh my god. Okay, and okay, so that's it. That's the tours. I'm looking forward to those. They're going to be great. But it's going to be a bit of work for us. So it's anyway. That's why I was laughing. So we're talking about finishing early in London to go back and relax, and we have to leave at like 5 a.m. to drive the 6 hours back to the ferry.
oh, there'll still be time for Tango and Cash or something like that. Or,
There always is, because me and Guy don't go to bed because we're useless.
Now it
fucking
is.
cunts.
Now it is ages.
I
So that's
actually might just stay
that's
up
why
for
it's
that.
that's why it's perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. But also to go with this, we had some. What do you call the artist who did the poster for us? He's on the Instagram. Can't remember his name. You can look that up, Guy. So yes, we had brought an artist in to do like the poster for the tour. It came out so fucking cool. It was like, let's make some merch out of it, Gary. Top of the 5150 there. Some new merchandising.
He's ready. He's ready.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna wear your T-shirt.
Wore it in a sneak peek. In a
Did the other one
previous
first?
video.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
So this.
So there's the
is-
back there, right?
That's it. Fucking lovely.
Not beautiful.
That's amazing.
Look at that. Find the negative
Oh,
T-shirt.
Yes. Oh yes. Look at the eye as well.
Yeah.
Andy
Cute.
paid an extra
An
£850
extra
to get
screen
the
just to
eye
put a
be
white eye on it.
Yeah.
It's worth every penny.
So we're
So
going
you-
to charge us an extra 50p.
Yeah. So
for that
find the
little
negative
white
T-shirt.
eye.
Very, very happy. Delighted the way that came out. It looks fucking great. Keep that to yourself for 1 second. And we also the grey, we did the Alone shirt, which was out with the album when it came out. All Is for Nothing, and it's now on a green shirt, and I have to say it looks fucking awesome.
There's a back. Aye.
There's the back, so it's a nice green shirt. Look at that.
Yeah.
Army green, Rambo
Yeah.
green.
That's
Great.
good.
Military green.
Military
Military
green.
green. That's Rambo green.
Rambo,
Yeah.
Rambo
Rambo's
green.
bigger than the military.
True.
When the shit hits the fan, you'll be ready if you've got this. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
So very pleased about that. So yeah, they're cool. So they'll be available at the shows. And I think we should talk about merch. So fucking merch.
Do you want to open this door and we can talk about merch? It's like
Yeah, 'cause
40
most all the merch is
It's like
like
a warehouse out in your hallway.
yeah. Merch is really fucking expensive, and we do everything we can to try and keep the prices down. So we've ordered millions of T-shirts this time to try and keep the unit price so we can still charge £15.
And the artist, by the way, was Putra Satrianog.
Cool.
I think that's right.
Don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, it came out really well. He's on our
Yeah.
Instagram.
It's
So
class, yeah.
yeah, so this is T-shirt printing's like super expensive. I know it's not the printer's fault. It's just everything is getting more and more expensive. But at the moment we're keeping our shirts at 15 quid, even for the sort of expensive ones and full color. And nothing is AI. We only use real artists. Big supporter of real artists. And
So I'm laughing at Shane's comment there. As if you see me sniggering away here.
what's he
We'll
saying?
get to that
Cheeky
later.
bastard. Fucking Shane. Yeah, well.
Yeah,
We
So
love you, Shane. You're our wee good wee mates, yeah.
he's a legend. One of the
So
best.
I think because we'll have the whole thing with these shirts is that we always get stuff printed for going on tour. So we're not going to sell these online. We're just going to do it at the live shows. Now we always have some left and stuff, and maybe make it. But to be honest, there's a lot of shirts we've done for tours that actually never made it online. So if you do want one of these shirts, you got to come to the shows. Because do you remember the Mourner shirt we did for the Winterfell tour, and then we sold all of them, and that was it. They never made it to the online store. So it's super important. If you like the shirt, come to the shows. But because we have got them all now, we could give one away.
Now, to an unsuspecting viewer.
I don't know what we'd do. I don't know. I can't think of anything. Just need some sort of. But there'll be something. We're going to give away one of our new shirts, and it'll be like some sort of like and share competition, I guess, to try and help
The
us.
competition could be who can buy the most amount of items
Yeah.
off of our website,
Within
Yeah.
24
and then you'll
hours.
get a free a free T-shirt.
Or what about the 300th person to arrive at the show?
Yeah. in the 50 cap.
Nobody's gonna win one then. Is like
So yeah, okay. Well, listen, we'll definitely give a
We
T-shirt
had a
away.
couple of ideas. We were thinking of asking a really obscure niche question to do with part of the vlog.
Okay.
Like what color was the blah 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 of the whatever or something like
Which
really.
wing mirror did Gary break
Oh.
off the van?
I mean, that's probably too easy to answer though. But
Okay.
something. Yeah, we might think of something like a really. You gotta go.
maybe
with,
you can
like a
come up
treasure
with
hunt.
something.
Yeah, you know, our fans can come up with, and friends can come up with an idea. I think it should be something from like a vlog or something like you have to really like, you know, go
Dig
treasure
in there.
hunting.
Go treasure
Digging.
hunting.
You have to go digging for it. Exactly.
Yeah. I also want people to share the Bound the Negative video. As fun as that is.
That's also one of the requirements as well.
Oh, is it okay? So
That's,
it's like
that's a good idea.
it's like a
Adrian,
tick
'cause
box exercise.
It means that
Yeah.
somebody will actually have to watch a vlog in its entirety.
Yeah, you don't know which one as well.
I
Incredibly.
was gonna say, bearing in mind there's over 200 videos on our channel now.
I mean, it definitely is going to be.
It's gonna be really
one of
fucking
the
hard then,
three-
isn't it?
One of the 3 English ones. So you have to.
Oh, so it's only since you're in the band,
yeah.
right? Okay, so
Well, no,
we'll-
not even since the English ones specifically because they're like
The trio?
the trio.
okay,
of
so the
English
trio
vlogs.
of the right. Okay, so the last 3 vlogs is going to be a question relating to those, as well as a like and share of Bound the Negative video.
And send us your bank account details.
All right, so we're going to set that up. I'll have to set that up after, but can't do it now. That's too confusing. Plus,
Yeah.
we have a question, and it's not the
Yeah.
wing mirror. Is it the wing mirror?
No, it's not. We'll think of something
Okay.
way more subtle than that. Yeah.
What was locked inside the van that was really irritating?
I don't know. We'll come up with it and we'll.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
we'll do is we'll come up. When are we doing this? I'm gonna say we. When are you doing it? Because I'm working the next 5 days.
I'm going to London and all. I'm so busy and it's making me sick.
Right.
So
okay.
busy.
So whenever.
Soon.
Oh,
very
right.
soon.
Okay. Well, what's next week?
Next
Next
week.
week or whatever. We'll
By
design it.
Wednesday next week.
Thanks.
Is that a good idea?
I don't know. I'm working most of next week, so
Before the end of the year.
And what's this for? I've
the competition to get the T-shirt. You
Right,
have to
right.
private messages a clue from the vlog, which will be prompted in a post within
Right.
the next 5
I'll
days.
I'll design the competition over the weekend on Sunday. We'll release it early next week.
I'll watch the vlogs again tonight
Yes.
when I'm hammered.
So
and,
yeah.
give
So
you-
watch
yeah.
Facebook. It'll be on Facebook, Instagram, and whatever else, and something on YouTube about the competition. Give away one of these really cool new shirts. And aside from that, if you want the cool new shirts, you have to come to gigs to get them. Are we giving away both of the cool new shirts or just the Bound the Negative one?
They're fucking both of them, are you fucks? Ah, yes.
It's a fairly big, ask and an undertaking.
So
for
we
this
doing?
competition.
Are we doing
so
like
maybe
2 winners? A shirt
don't know.
each.
You can't really have a runner-up. if
Well,
there's, like-
either both or a shirt of your choosing out of the 2.
No. Okay. Well, we'll have
Yeah.
a think about that. You get drunk tonight and come up with
I'll
all
have a
that.
think about it. I'll get a post-it note out and jot down a couple of ideas with my propelling pencil.
If the task is particularly difficult, then I say both.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be both shirts, one winner, and it'll be like first come, first served.
Because then this said
Do all
person
3
can then
things.
get off on a Friday, go out Friday night, wear a crawling shirt, go out to Saturday night, wear a crawling shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what else I found the other day, which I didn't realize I had? Do you have one as well? The white copy of the vinyl, the test pressing.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Have you got a vinyl player? Do you want a test pressing?
I
I've no
don't have
idea.
any vinyl player. When I move,
I don't
house
have any
in a couple
vinyl
of
player.
years- I don't. I have one vinyl. No, I've got a couple. I think.
Oh, you've got a
Vinyl
couple
floor?
now, you've got-
I got
got a couple?
I got the old lino in the bathroom there now.
Yeah. there's an extra test pressing line about somewhere. We should probably give James one. I think James might have one, does he?
I thought
Maybe-
we all got one whenever they came.
Let's not get
James
ahead of
included.
ourselves in case it's like, oh, I can't wait to get my hands on that, and then it's like, oh, actually,
Okay, fair
we're
enough.
not giving it away.
Right,
after
fine.
all.
We're just giving away t-shirts.
We might give it away.
Well, I would find out if James has one first.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
for it.
But I'm
So-
pretty sure he does.
There's
Okay.
a lot of questions.
Right. Okay. Well, listen. So? Have we talked about everything so far? Anything else we need to discuss, or we just go to the questions now?
I don't think there's really much else to discuss. It's just
There was nothing to discuss in the
This
first
is
place, to be
ours.
fair.
yeah, we just wanted to do this for the crack, to hang out with you
Yeah.
and have a drink in the middle of the week.
I know this is just, it's just an excuse to drink beer on a fucking Wednesday when to be in work for 7 in the
I
morning.
barely need an excuse. 7? Jesus. In the morning?
I know. It doesn't help with my alcoholism.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we're gonna go to, what are we gonna do? Who's in charge of Instagram?
Do you any stuff
Anything
going on
happening on the Instagram? Who's on there, guy, anyway?
You Instagram boys and girls, you are lazy. No questions at
No
all.
questions.
Oh,
That's alright. Who's on there?
We have Heavy Metal Cattle, Bound to the
Nice.
Digestive Biscuit. We have got Kyle,
oh,
little
What's up?
Kyle O'Neill. We have Sinead.
Hello.
We have Sean, Photography. We have Blood Soaked
Oh, Sean.
Ireland.
Blood soaked. Oh, yeah.
Lauren Orbison, D Boots,
D-Boots? Darn.
Mr. Hardcore Kid, and little Adam Radian was on there.
oh, yeah.
But no one's talking. Everyone's
Nobody's
just
talking.
watching.
Except Kyle, who's asking why did BJ's close, but
Can't,
Oh,
can't answer
they
that.
did some of the best burgers.
don't know.
ever.
These
BJ's
are
is the
Lisburnites.
Lisburn.
I'm
It's a
not a
Lisburn thing.
Lisburnite, so they
Right, what's happening on the Facebook then, Adrian? You're in charge of it.
All right, there's the feed. We'll go in chronological order here.
Okay. I've been asking questions from 3 hours ago.
So, obviously, a lot of you are saying good evening, Adrian Williams.
So
How's
who
it
is it?
going, chap?
Who is that? Who's saying good evening?
Adrian Williams said good evening, gents. How's
Evening,
it going,
Adrian.
chap?
He's a good guy. He's very supportive of the band. Thank you very
oh,
much,
aye,
my
exactly,
man.
yeah. Know him for years now. Brett Holden. Is
That's-
that Brett
that's
from
Boz.
Boz? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the crack,
Brett.
chap?
See that? So that's Brett from Boz. Go and check out Boz. They played with us in Trillions in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Fucking super heavy shit. Like, and great guys. Bailed us out last time we were trying to get tour dates. They really helped us out and brought down the gear for us. Really, really good guys.
Me and Brett are going to get drunk at Bloodstock. Is that right?
All right, okay.
We
Is that
planned it
happening?
earlier on. We were chatting about it earlier,
All right, cool.
yeah. Martin Kelly says, hi,
Norgay
lads. What's the crack?
Bye,
Joe
lads.
Duffin. Lots of metal horns going on from everyone.
Yeah,
Good.
Joe's another huge crawling fan from Bangor. Good to see you,
yeah.
Joe. Yeah.
Wayne Donaldson.
Never heard of him.
He's
No,
he's
he is.
never heard of Adrian. He only recognizes me as Carb Wizard, which, to be honest, I
Your alter ego.
would encourage. Check out Carb Wizard. If there's anything to
I
take
told you
away
no
from this
cross promotion.
podcast-
We've talked
if
about
there's
this.
anything to take away from this podcast, it's my comedy.
If you even
athleticism
mention Lost
advice.
Brethren or playing Bloodstock, I'll be a fucking
Have you ever heard of
raging.
Hard Shandy? Check that out. So we already answered Adrian's question about not mine, Adrian Williams' question
Oh, yeah.
about how many hours the video took, and the answer is not as many as you'd expect.
But more than I liked.
There's too much of this Bilbo Baggins shit going on these days. I love Lord of the Rings. It's my religion.
Oh, do you know what I've just realised? I didn't
Tolkien.
record this.
You didn't hit record in the Instagram. Can save it.
I had a feeling that was going
Okay.
to happen. I didn't want to ask you midway.
Forgot.
Yeah,
Fuck's sake.
sure. We'll do another one. This is only,
There's no
this
way
is a
of-
test
We'll
run.
just
isn't it?
repeat it.
This is a test run.
This isn't even live.
Yeah.
I'm just testing you. Okay, so I carry on.
All right.
I could download it off
Do
Facebook.
you read out every single thing going on here?
No, it's basically just in case
We
there's
got
something.
some cry laugh emojis from Anna Sovakova. Don't know
Okay.
if that's a good pronunciation or not. Rob
Probably
Lindsay.
not.
Apologies if it isn't.
Yeah. So it's
Rob
it's
Lindsay's
Adrian's fault.
a big ball bag, so he is. He says, "How are you, you big stunkos?
Good
Must
times.
be hammered." And then Brett's wondering about new tunes and things like that. Well, he's like new tunes. Adrian says.
New tunes.
I mean, sweeping.
Well, I
yeah.
I did start a new track the other night. So we have started new material.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's starting.
Nice.
Have to get a new album out next year, so
Class.
it's happening.
There you go, Adrian. You're going to be on a new album
So yeah,
next
so you
year.
can get involved with the writing.
Anna says she loves her
Boodly,
videos.
boodly, boodly,
They're
boodly,
very
boo.
atmospheric, which
Yep.
is true. The point of negative is it's a serious
No, it is.
thing. Like it's
it
not
is.
as if it's like
It's not exactly. It's
it's
not exactly a cheery number, so yeah, and it
it's
requires all that. So it's cool
great
that that's. I'm glad that that's come
sink-
across as well.
Sink into it,
Yep.
Jude up in here is saying, oh yeah, exactly. He was saying that there's what's the word I'm looking for? There's inconsistencies in the what's the word? When you're keeping things consistent in movie making. Why am I forgetting this word and I always remember it?
Consistent in movie making.
I'm having a mind blank. I know the word, but anyway, yeah. There's basically the morns are in mist sometimes, and then they're not in mist sometimes.
Yeah.
And the reason is because Gary uses paste rude symbols, and it's all to do with convection. And
blows the clouds out of the road.
Yeah.
Continuity, I think, is the word you're looking for.
Continuity is the fucking word I was looking for. Yeah.
And I found it.
Yeah.
You must be raging right now.
But yeah, it's because of the symbols.
Yeah.
Well, that
that's
means you must have watched the video like
Closely.
fuck, because
Good.
we're all
More
in
of
it,
that.
and we hadn't a fucking clue. So, cheers, bye.
Yeah.
Oh,
Keep watching it.
Oh, I knew. It's because it was on 2 days, 2 different days.
Yes, it was over 2 days. That's why.
Scuba suit in the water. Yep. That's typical stuff going on. It's a lot of the same people with multiple answers, which I encourage it, but it's a bit greedy. We look very relaxed together. Yeah, that's
Because we're half cut.
because we're half kit bay.
And I'm just a boring bastard.
I'm not drinking either. This is 0. I'm the 0.
Nata-
Well, to be fair, it's because we've known each other for so long.
I mean, yeah, we've literally.
Obviously, I've known Gary
a very
for
long time.
20 years anyway. I've been in the band with him on my own for 10 years nearly.
Yeah,
I've known you for the same length of fucking time.
exactly.
So yeah, we're not really strangers at all. I think that was what Gary and I chatted about whenever we were looking for a bass player. It was like, how the fuck are we gonna get someone that we even remotely like or can be bothered with? Because we're too old to meet new people.
It
Yeah.
pure scared me, to be honest. Whenever that happened, it was like, I need a week off of the crawling to not even think about it for a second, because it was like,
Yeah.
I was terrified of who the fuck we were going to get.
Whereas
and
I was the reverse and had multiple candidates lined up in my own
Yeah.
mind.
If I
and
could
didn't
be
sleep for
fucked.
2 days working it all out.
It's just the dynamic, isn't it? It's like, a lot of people think it's so unfair. Why didn't I get a chance or whatever? But it's,
Yep.
It's just like,
And actually, it was there
Yeah.
were some people that actually did contact me, and it was really cool. A lot of friends who offered to help and fill in,
Yeah.
and there's other people sort of wanted to sort of try out for the band and stuff, and that was awesome. But as I say, all joking aside, we sort of had it in our minds that we were gonna make Adrian stay, mostly
Yeah.
Gary
the
initially.
most important thing about band members is the getting on with each other part of it, because
It's critical. it's
and
critical.
that's why
Doesn't
there's
matter,
so much
fuck.
chop and change of members. Well, I mean, it could be any reason for it, but
Yeah. Well, usually
as
it's a
bands
personality
crumble
thing,
and
like.
whatever, like it can happen, like
Yeah. No.
well,
it's
that's why the
essential.
big boys even eventually split, because they can't do it.
they
They
just
can't stick each other anymore.
Yeah,
like.
hate
I know
each other.
there's a lot of bands. And
I
famous
really hope we get
musicians
famous
that hate
enough
each
and
other,
big
like,
enough
but-
to hate each other. That would be amazing.
counting down the days.
Right. What's
Uh,
next? What's happening?
Natasha agrees with my French great grandmother about the wisdom.
Okay.
A couple of flames and things going on from Bill Fenwick.
Okay.
Apparently, consecration or equality, according to Adrian Williams. That's your fourth comment. That's quite a lot now.
You
right, you can
greedy
comment away.
bastard, you.
Oh, your brother's watching, or he was for a while anyway. And then this is what nearly made me have a laughing attack earlier. Shane Hughes was asking, are we getting a big paper mache version of Andy that comes out and eats the backline during our sets?
No, he
Which, I think
fights
should
a
happen.
raven, the paper mache raven. So-
Yeah,
so-
Andy transmorphs
That also
into a
breathes fire?
snake and then beats the absolute living daylights out of a raven.
Yeah. Now listen,
And then
a giant model of me. Can we call it Andy's ego?
No, we're going to call it the snake model.
It's just be like, "Ka! Ka! Ka!" and then we'll come into what song will we come into after that? What would-
With the basilisk tooth.
Oh, please
it's a
make it
basilisk.
stop.
So
Okay.
yeah, Ryan Atkin was watching as well.
You ran back.
Offside front. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, Joe Duffin's right about the mirror. We're not talking about the mirror anymore.
Okay.
Wayne Donaldson only tuned in for a free T-shirt and was duped into having to listen to our conversation. I imagine. So
Do you want? Should we just send it to Wayne
So
anyway,
sorry.
just for badness,
he's probably
just to
still
really
watching,
annoy him?
so,
Just
I
send
mean,
him a T-shirt.
Yeah, you're gonna
just
have
anyway.
to just really go through those 3 vlogs with a fine tooth comb, and it's gonna be like pixel 257,000.
And if Wayne does
over-
enter, we'll have to give him a very specific set of questions.
Well, if
Yeah.
anybody's
Yeah.
deserved the shirt, it is Shane, because he's helped us a fuck ton as well
Does
over
Shane
the
want
years
one?
as well.
That was
Yes.
something about Wayne Donaldson.
Ah,
That
right,
was-
Shane.
yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said Shane.
We'll give one to each.
Yeah.
So
Wayne's helped us lots in the past as well, though, because he's done like the whenever he did the podcast, he was always very supportive. So
oh, exactly, yeah.
yeah. So, but you can enter the
Um,
competition. That's it.
Of course, I'm going to enter a competition and then sell the shirts on eBay. Joe Duffin, again, there's a lot of questions from a lot of, Yeah, we maybe limit this in the future.
Limitless.
No, as many as possible. Would it be cheaper to get a plane to England? I do the plane thing for the other band that I'm not allowed to talk about, and this is called
Lost Brethren.
Yes,
Yes.
it's more. It's sort of more expensive in a way, but it's because you've already got a van and there's 3 of us and there's all the gear. It's so
Yeah,
much
I think
easier with a van.
we have flown in the past. We've done fly-in shows, and as you say, it's quicker, which is great. But you're limited to what you can take with us. So the crawling, we have a very specific live show, and we want it to sound good and look good. And we bring side fills, lights, smoke machine, strobes. We make Guy bring his entire
You
drum
can
kit.
bring whiskey and all. It's like amazing. It's
I
way better.
personally prefer the ferry because, well, it's all part of the
Yeah.
journey, and it sort of
It is.
sets you off in a good place for starting the tour, because you're get on the boat, you've got all night on it, have a few beers, go and sleep in your nice little warm room, whatever, all
Yeah.
sweet and everything.
Very warm.
Then you get up in the morning and venture off. Whereas the fucking plane,
Oh, planes like I've just
off.
realised as well. I
Yeah.
read that
No.
question completely wrong.
getting up at 5 o'clock in the
But,
So,
morning.
so nobody even asked us.
It's nobody asked us at all.
Oh.
It is
Sure, we'll
actually
talk about it
valid.
anyway.
It's a valid conversation, you know. It is
But it
actually a valid.
So there,
get
for
it flagged as an
for
error.
those of you who didn't want to know that question, and we've answered it. What else? Are we answering anything?
The actual question is way funnier. The actual question is: it would be cheaper to fly to England to buy one of our tour T-shirts than wait till November, because he wants some T-shirts now.
Oh, right, okay.
So, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
do
do
that.
that. Absolutely. You're more than
Colley's
welcome.
get a flight with Colley.
Do you know
Get
what?
hammered
If
on
you
it.
fly over from Belfast to see us, we'll put you on the guest list.
You'll save £7.50.
So yeah, Collie, that's
I will also have to pay it because there
you're
are no guest
getting yourself
lists.
a wee flight over to England here for the end of May, this month, whenever you get paid next. Come over and see us. Go on.
So I've got a wee black heart from Sherry. I'm not going to pronounce the second name because I have no idea how to.
Good work,
There's
Shay.
a lot of these names I will not be able to pronounce.
ones.
Alex says, "Good evening, lads. Nice to have
Evening, Alex.
this live stream." Harrison Terrace is giving us loads of emojis as well. Good
Terrace, cool band. Saw them last year. I think they were in Metal of the Masses last year. Saw them. Cool band.
ones. I think they were in it this year as well for most of it, weren't they?
Yeah, they had to leave or something.
Yeah,
But yeah,
bands
Terrace,
are a nightmare. You know,
they are.
it's the band life is way more difficult than you'd imagine. But sure, what else would you be doing?
Oh, we just turned my recording studio into the equivalent of a fucking podcast tonight, so that wasn't stressful.
Exactly, you know.
And it didn't work instantly.
Yeah. Well, Greg Diffin is watching, aka Daff,
Daff.
legend. If you're still watching, I hope you're drinking
Of the legendary Stranglevire.
Stranglevar.
I just want to say less help, no cross promotion.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Nil, if it's the most
Nil,
famous band he's
yeah.
ever been in.
It is nowhere
John
close.
Peel sessions, like
Um,
that boy's had John Peel sessions.
Lee Milner saying, "Love the new video. Looked as cold as our Northern Ireland visit in April."
Yeah, it was
I made
fucking
sure I wore the crawling shirt and around Belfast. Yeah,
good man.
good
Lee.
chap.
Met Lee
Good work,
before.
good work.
I met Lee a couple of times.
Yeah,
He was at the
it is
shows.
freezing. Any of these, anywhere like northwest of basically Peterborough, which is where Anne's from, is just absolutely bleak.
Hmm.
But sure, you know, it's part of our thing, isn't it?
Yes.
That's why you don't get big mad hornets and all. So think of that. Would you rather get stung in the arse by a big hornet or just have constant cold
Misery
wind against
weather.
your skin for your
It's
entire
also-
There's
existence?
no hurricanes or anything like that here.
It's great.
No.
It's actually great.
It's also
you know?
very inspirational for our music because it's based on misery. Right, what else is
Yes.
it?
Personally,
Uh,
like an
there's a bit
overcast day
more.
myself. Anyway.
Would you consider writing a song with a female singer to have a go at the old school doom? That's Joe Duffin again with all these idea. I mean, that's a big left field idea there.
That
Like,
is
I
a
mean,
big question, and yes, it
Would
was.
you consider it? Yeah.
I did consider it way back. I actually thought about maybe like keyboard, female vocal, maybe, and then it was like, how do you do it live? And then it just immediately boxes you into that sort of the kind of coil type, you know, girl singer, boy singer, and it's just
Yeah.
like no, and
Depends
also
who it is or whatever.
less
but
people, and something you can
Yeah.
replicate live that sounds exactly the same as CD. I mean, we don't even occasionally use a rhythm guitar on the recordings, but not a lot, and it's always really super low in the mix, and the focus is on the guitar lines. So realistically, it just comes down to I want to do heavy metal, and heavy metal is live in the room. So
Yeah.
no,
That's the
Short
thing.
answer to
How
that.
would you recreate it? And
and I can't do backing
Yeah.
tracks. Fuck that shit. No disrespect to Lost Brethren.
oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Fuck you. Anyway.
It would just be it'd be way too difficult. Like,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's just no, no. I'd rather I like female vocals and the sort of music that we do. You know, Draconian and names Swallow the Sun, stuff like that, where they have female vocal on. It's fucking cracker. I love the kind of coil back in the day, but I just I like to try and recreate that sort of vibe, but with the vocals that we have.
Yeah.
Oh, we never talked about you singing yet either.
Oh, I.
Yeah, you sing now.
That point though would be the same with anything. If you had a guest triangle player or a guest Ilian pipes, that would actually be amazing. But then, like, how do you recreate it? Live.
Yeah,
So it's
I know.
Crystal Viper, female singer, absolute legend.
It is cool
Anyway,
though. Whenever it's cool when bands get members in just for specific things. It's like, and then it's nice when the stars align. Like I went down to see Marduk in Dublin the other week, and Alan Arville came on and did the track that he does on their album and did it live, and it was like
yeah, that's cool.
that was cool as fuck because they're playing
Yeah.
Ireland. They're in Dublin. Alan Avrill's there, and he came out and
Yeah.
did it, and all makeup for like 10
I
lines.
saw them do that in the
It was,
limelight.
yeah, it was like total fucking hardcore. Like it was really cool
Yeah.
putting all that shit on for 10 lines.
Class.
Proper order. So yeah, I mean, it is cool, but I just think for a band at our level, and I want to keep it as Motorhead as fuck, even though I don't like Motorhead, but just to keep it that heavy metal and raw as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What else have we got here?
I suppose the answer to that was just nah.
To answer your question, no. Andy says no. Computer says no. So we got Ronan from the old 10-ton.
About
Invert-
eBay.
Oh, 10 Ton Slug, new album out.
Oh yeah.
Go and check it out on all our socials. New album, it's heavy as fuck. Check it out.
Superb
Yeah. I
band.
actually listened to it the other day, and yeah, riffy as fuck. It's cool.
Cool. Yeah, we actually got Stuart as well watching. It's at one point he was there. If you still are, then
Rock and roll.
About eBay.
honorable
happening?
mentions.
Honorable mention.
We've also got Ingve solo on the bass. Says Ronan. That's
It's inevitable.
Fuck up, Ronan. I fucking just wait. I've
See,
I've
if
barely
you
got
were,
him under control as it is.
If you were flying the wall the other day, was it Macro Conception? It's like ding 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 ding
Deception.
ding ding ding.
Fucking hell.
What did I say?
Conception.
Whatever, the immaculate one, right?
Whatever it is.
And then it was like ding 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 bang ding 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 diddle 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 ding 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 ding. Neither of them noticed. It was fine. Stick them in.
Dick.
but there was some changes I
Heavy
noticed.
E Phrygian. Huh?
There was
Yeah,
one
you
change
are
I
you
noticed.
changing much of the bass lines? I know you've done some
No, I
things.
basically have changed nothing apart from just maybe a couple of extra
reruns.
sort of dicka pap pap pap. Or I haven't really put in much extra involved.
Okay.
They're perfect the way they were,
Yeah, cool.
So the next ones though, fucking full of sweeps. I'm not gonna sweep in the bass.
The thing you're sweeping is the fucking floors. Yeah, I'll fucking put you in your box. What now? Is that it?
That's it at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I got that's a lot.
That was a lot. That was awesome.
We're about 11 o'clock. Holy shit! It's an hour. So
I think that's loads.
yeah,
So that was it. That was it.
There's only one here, and I've got Armandine says she wants to involved with the singy stuff.
Oh, she wants to sing. So
yeah.
I would consider using Armandine though, because she's excellent. That's different.
you could always just do like a
Just jump
one-off
up and
track,
just we'll do it in Brighton. Armandine, just get up and just sing whatever you like.
doesn't even have to be called the crawling. You just do a wee mashup track. We should do more things like that. Just
Yeah, because we've so much time and there's nothing else to
yeah,
be doing.
in our spare time,
Yeah,
let's do a big live aid thing, and
yeah.
we'll
'Cause
do it for I don't know. I'm trying to think I can't think of a creative enough joke right on the spot, but we'll do it for cheaper popcorn or something,
Yeah,
across
right.
the board, and we'll just every
Fine.
single member of every single band from every single country of every single year will
Okay.
combine. And
So there you
play-
go. We'll have nothing else.
No,
to give
that's
you.
it. You've exhausted everything.
Yeah.
Well, most of all, thank you so much for tuning in to the CrawlCast. Are we going to do this again, do you think?
I would like to, yeah.
Yeah.
Would
So
you
let
like
us
us
know. We've nothing else to talk about now because that's our tours and t-shirts. But if you want us to meet up and talk shite, that could
You
absolutely
could,
happen.
you could at least do it like bi-monthly or something, you know?
Yeah, we could do once a month. Just do the CrawlCast and just meet up and
Just completely said, oh yeah, we'll do once a month. Yeah.
Yeah, like Nori said, bi-monthly.
Is bi-monthly twice a month or every 2 months?
I thought it was every 2 months. So that's
Oh, is that what you mean?
Because
Sorry.
there's
I-
biannually and there's biannually.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
at least
Which,
for whenever
I
there's
Googled
something big happening.
Or we could just meet up and talk shit and talk about how crap the new Roadhouse is.
Haven't seen it yet.
It's terrible.
Oh, I
Don't watch
haven't
it.
seen
But for what you said, I
Anyway,
don't want to watch
right, I digress. Right, that's us. Thank you so much to everyone for dialing in on the Facebook and the Instagram. Spread the word. Keep watching the video. Come and see us live. We're doing a lot of these shows, and yeah, that's really about it. And the
Follow Car
competition,
Buzzard if you want to get.
competition to follow. I'm Andy, guitar vocal.
I'm Adrian, bass vocal.
And I am Gary Beatty, and I hit things.
That's it. Right. Good night. Until the next time. Stay miserable.
Yeah.